How do you do reports on weather and debt without bothering to mention the urban sprawl that makes us so dependent on oil?
I want to show you this video. Check it out. This was one of two tornadoes spotted ripping across northwestern Oklahoma yesterday. The National Weather Service, in fact, says the late winter storm system also produced, think about this, hail the size of softballs, damaging high winds and lightning. And they're warning this storm outbreak is heading towards Alabama, so it's still got some punch to it. A lot of the South is bracing for tornadoes, damaging winds, and more of that large hail that's expected tonight and into tomorrow. So if you're in the region, please keep yourself safe there. Well, I know it's safe to say that a call from a debt collector, never fun. But what happens when collection agencies go too far? And they can go too far. Virginia Cha's in the CNN.com control room to tell us what your rights are when dealing with debt collectors. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Christy. Yeah, this is one of the most emailed stories today. Tips on what you can do and what your rights are. Listen to some of these examples of what has happened to some people out there. Now, the Consumer Law Center says that in one case, a collector threatened to call a woman's workplace, quote, until she lost her job. Clearly, that's stepping over the line. And listen to this one. The Better Business Bureau received a complaint about a debt collector contacting someone's grandmother 4 to 5 times a day using threats like this. If she dies, then her life insurance can pay this debt off. Well, those are not okay. Let's go and show you what some of the tips are and some of your rights. First of all, a debt collector cannot call you before 8 in the morning or after 9 in the evening. You also cannot be contacted at work if the collector knows your employer disapproves. Also, if you don't want to hear from a debt collector, all you have to do is write a letter telling them to stop. By law, they have to, but of course, your debt doesn't go away and you could still be sued. Also, the debt collector can contact your attorney if you have one, or they can contact your friends and family if they're asking them how to get in touch with you. A debt collector cannot misrepresent the amount of your debt. Also, debt collectors can't say that they will put a lien on your property, for example, or file a lawsuit against you unless the agency really means to do that, and of course, unless it's legal for them. And finally, on our list, collectors cannot legally claim federal benefits. That includes Social Security or your retirement accounts like your IRA or a 401k. Now, to get more information on what your rights are and what you can do to file a complaint, you can go to this article, CNN.com/living. It's under the personal life category. Christy?
Wow. All right. Good to know. And let's talk, too, since we're talking money in some sense here, about this budget squeezing, about the budget squeezing gas prices, I guess I should say. A lot of people sounding off about that.
Oh, yeah. You know, CNN.com users, just like most of us, feeling the pinch at the pump. Listen to how they are scaling back. Deb in Wittenberg, Wisconsin writes, I commute 32 miles one way to work. This summer, I'm moving to within 3 miles of my office because I just cannot afford to drive the distance to work if I want to pay the rest of my bills. Bob in Houston writes this, we unloaded 2 of our 3 SUVs for a high mileage sedan. We're driving less overall, going out less. Any extra cash is being stashed or for paying down credit card debt. And Marcelina in Rahway, New Jersey writes this, it's definitely an impact on my love life since I am no longer able to see my significant other as often. So people are feeling it in a lot of ways, but they're trying to compensate by, you know, cutting back here and there and getting a more efficient car.
Right, and I think on some level it helps all of us to realize that we're all kind of in this together and we're all going through it, and you know, we're not alone in it, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. People are sympathetic.
Yeah. Virginia, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you bet. Thank you.
All righty.